Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to a world of dungeons. The Citadel is now finished, so we are going to be doing something a little different this time. Now normally, we usually make our videos showing something off, but as promised, oh my gosh, the stick drift is so bad. Damn. But, I got carried away for a second. We are going to be making a tutorial on some of the towers and buildings here in the Citadel, such as this one right here. I do want to make a tutorial on this one just in case anyone wants this tower. This one right here as well, because, of course, and this is more of an aesthetic area type tower, one like you could teleport up here, just kind of look around, stuff like that. I guess one could say a watchtower, but not exactly a watchtower in a weird way. And I will be working my way to building these this whole gate area right here. And this is a little, this one is a little harder, as this was the hardest thing. Not the hardest, I would say one of the hardest things to build when trying to build the Citadel. This was definitely one of the hardest, but that's okay because we can still do a tutorial on it. Now that we've built it ourselves, we can do it again. We've done it once. So, yes. But this time, we are going to go over to our tutorial world. So, and as you can see, I do have a few other projects working. After I do the tutorial, so this video is going to be containing the tutorial for some of these buildings, not necessarily showing off anything new. That's going to be in my next video, which I may release again, or not release again, but I may release tonight. It's like a double upload type deal, or I may release it tomorrow. Either way, I do have something else from Minecraft Dungeons that I am currently working on as we speak. So, yes, feel free to stay tuned for that. But for now, we are going to be working on just some tutorials for some of the buildings. So we're going to start off with our first building, just like the average Citadel building. Or not the average Citadel tower, but yeah. So we're going to take some purple, and you want to make sure that this freaking guy. As I was saying, we're going to take some purple, and you want to make sure that it's 3 blocks across. So here's what we're going to do to divide it properly, because this is the doorway I'm building here. So we're just going to take just three bricks. 1, 2, 3. Make sure that entrance is like that. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. We want to make sure to put that 4th block because that is where we connect the archway. So this is the doorway. This is where we're going to start. And we are also going to come on the sides here. And we're going to build up just right over it. Just build right over the doorway. But before you build completely over it, put this right here. Now, it can be whichever variant of the block. You can use purple or yeah, you know what I'm saying. So, yeah, what you want to do is you just want to build right over and build that up too. So just like this, build this right over the doorway and just go up to and stop at the purple block, or the purple pillar block. And do that on each side. And that right there is just the entrance area. So we want to come on the sides right here and then build all the way up. And make sure you put that block above it. Make sure you put the block above it just like that. And then you build it all the way up again over here on this side. And then just connect those two. And this is where we get into the other dimensions of the building. So what you want to do now is you want to go out, and you want to go out 3. So that's not right. So you want to make sure you go out 1, 2, 3, and then put this here, all the way up to here. And you want to make sure you do that again. So 1, 2, 3, and then, damn, stick drift. And then yeah. Now, what we're also gonna do is you can put windows down in these areas if you want to. I've noticed some areas in the Citadel and in the in city either have some areas in the in city and in the Citadel do have windows on these towers, but some areas in the Citadel or some buildings in the Citadel don't have the towers at all. But if you want to, we can just do the windows. And so yeah. And then over here we can just fill it in. Just to see just so you can get an idea. Cuz usually it looks like that. But I don't know. There are some versions that come with the windows. We don't necessarily have to put the windows. Some variants do come with it. So we'll just use the variants with the windows. Jeez Louise, this stick drift is annoying. But yeah. And then you pretty much just want to do the same thing on the other side. So, and then as you're doing that, you can go on ahead and just connect this middle area, because there's not really anything in the back. It's just wall. But either way, this is only like the first floor type area. The buildings can get a bit weird, so we're just gonna, yeah, don't worry. So after you've got now you can use whatever flooring you use. It really just depends. I mean, you can go for accuracy. I was trying to. Oh my goodness, this freaking stick drift. But I mean, if you want to fill this wall out, I would say maybe you could just put a pillar up the middle and then put some windows in back here too, just to fill the wall out, just so it's not, empty, But either way, yeah, you can put some on either side. Now you want to make sure, well, actually, no, you see how I do it. You can just, yeah, but make sure to put the windows, like build around it and then put the windows on the inside, rather than just putting the windows down against the purpur. So this is the whole first floor, and yeah, this is the whole first floor, just like this. Now, if I move too fast, let me know. But this is the whole first floor. This is how the whole This is how the whole first floor should look, just like this. It's changing to nighttime. So yeah, and then what you want to do is you want to. Oh wait, actually, no, yeah. So what you want to do now is the second floor is a little higher, so we're gonna go up 5 blocks. 5 blocks. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna take the windows and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, and then just surround this window seal, so to speak. And then just, yeah, take the whole next floor and just build it up to that. Now remember, it doesn't. Here's what I do. You don't have to measure it via how many bricks you put down. You can just measure it by the windows. So you can take a brick just like this, and then count to 5 with the glass, and that's as much, 5 panes of glass. It's easy to remember, and then just surround that with end stone. And yeah. I mean, then again though, you can. Now this is just a tutorial on how to do the main type of structure. You can really build it however you want to. You can match it up with the bottom floor and just have it be, you know, 3 panes of glass instead of 5. But again, this is just me going for accuracy. So, but this is how the second floor should look, or not the second. But you get what I mean. This is how the second level should look, just like that. And you want to make sure okay, so the end builds, it's like, because of how they're structured, you want to make sure to do one whole part and make sure that part is complete before you move on to the other, because we're going to move on to the next part, and it's not going to get terribly complicated, but it is going to get a little complicated. But it's not bad. It's not terribly complicated. If anybody who's like competent with building can understand, it's not that bad. So yeah, and like I said, and that's the thing about some of these builds, how it looks in the front or how it looks on the side, it looks on the back and on the other side. So, well, this is how it should look, both on the front and the side. This is how it should look on the side right here, just like this. And this is how it should look on the front. Now, if the front and the side looks like this, the front or not the front, but the other side and the back would look something like that, or not. The other side would look identical, and the back would probably, if you want to add windows, the back would look like that too. But we are going to put this here. And what we're going to do next is we're going to build the roof. So we won't fully like intact everything into this, but what we will do is, okay, now what you want to do after that, after this part is done, after it looks like this, you want to take a level of purpur and you want to just build right over it. And yep, just one layer of purpur completely over the whole like top of it. And this is where we get into the roof. So hang on, let me get the purpur stairs. I thought I already had them, so that's my bad. I had like most of everything I needed but the purpur stairs. So here we go. We're gonna take the corners and we're gonna fill them out just like this with 3 upside down stairs on the corners. We're gonna take these back. Okay, nope. We're gonna take these back once on each side, and then we're gonna add 2 stairs here, add 1 upside down stair here, add 2 more stairs here, and then do the same thing on the other corner. And, damn. And it should come out looking like that. Now that's not all we're gonna do, but that should just be how it comes out when it looks. Now remember, 1 stair in the middle, 2 on the sides, and then 3 filling out the corners. And you want to make sure that it doesn't look like this. You want to make sure that it looks like this. And you want to do that all the way around. That's something sometimes, mainly the roofs, I guess, because of what we're going to do now or what we're going to do next. And oh my gosh, I'm so sorry about this stick drift. It's gotten to the point where I'm apologizing for it, but it's, yeah, we're damn. And then once you do it all the way around, you want to fill this whole area in with purpur, or whatever other material you want to fill it in with, depending on what you're making this out of. But you want to fill this in with purpur. Now that whole arch look, the arch look is accurate. So because that's also very much part of the architecture from Dungeons. So what you want to do is you want to take 2 slabs put them on each side, and in the middle you can put a block. Or just to do it quickly, you can just okay, never mind. But yeah, so you take this, and then it also comes with these purple walls, which aren't in Minecraft proper, so you will have to use add-ons. I'm using the Eternal End add-on because it's the only add-on I know of that has purple stone walls. So it's very annoying, but it is what it is. So this is how it should come out looking. That should be the look that it has when you're finished with it. And that's just the bottom level. So what we're going to do now is we're going to take it in a circle. Well, actually, a little closer to the edge. No, this was fine. There we go. Yes, so we're going to do this. And you want to make sure that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 across the roof, and make sure the middle block of the 5 blocks is lining up with the middle block of the tower, and then just do that all the way around. And it's okay if you kind of lose track of the dimensions of the block because it is purple. But yes, you do this all the way around, and then you can build up. I would say because you can build up as far as you want, just to not to where the neck is like terribly sticking out. I had to count them each block when I built it from dungeons, so we'll just go with that. Which is so here's what we're gonna do, because it actually looks a certain way. So you want to make sure you go 2 blocks up, and then take a stair and do that, and then just kind of build alongside that. And then what you want to do is do this, and then should be, there we go, and then build one more block up right above that. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep, 6 blocks up. And yeah, just kind of do that all the way around, and have it be the same thing. Now after we get this part done is where it gets it's where it gets interesting, because just it's where it gets interesting. It's the dimensions of it sometimes, because with a lot of the architecture in Minecraft Dungeons, it's implied that some of it doesn't have a doorway because the Endermen teleport in and out of it, which is a very neat piece of like lore and detail, but it can also be kind of annoying sometimes, because when you actually find a way to build it, it's just like, okay, well, what the heck were they keeping in here? What would even be kept in here to be, But it's, anyways, now that we've gotten this area done, and as you can see, I'm purposely not building it all the way in just to save some time, just so you guys can get a rough estimation. But this is what it's supposed to look like, just like this. Now we're gonna do this. We're doing this bit by bit because I know Dungeons architecture can be kind of hard to get down because of the point of view you see from. But this is how it should look. And then what you want to do is you want to build on top of that. But when you build on top of that, just square it off type deal. But actually, you know what? No. Yeah. Yeah. So what you want to do, sorry, I forgot for a minute. So what you want to do is you want to go out when you build it like this. Yes, you want to go out when you build it like this. And don't add the circle shape. Square it off. Yeah, like that. So now we're gonna, yeah, there we go. So yes, take the, kind of just build like a block out. So this is how it should look. Just like that. And then, here's what I mean when I say it gets complicated. What you want to do is you want to bring back that roof and just kind of build it identical to how it is on the bottom. So like the one in the middle, the two on the sides, and go all the way around the corner. Oh my gosh. Yes, go all the way around the corner. And then do the two on the sides again. Damn. But yeah, you guys, you can understand the gist. And then you just got to go all the way around with it, because what we do after this will very much matter. And then you want to do the same thing to this one, but it's going to be a little different. So let me show you what to do with this part of the roof. You want to, no, that's the wrong thing. Let's not. Damn it. There we go. You want to take the purple, you want to take the same design you used on the other roof down there, and here, just for, damn, you know what, we'll leave that there, just in case you guys have a little bit of trouble with this part. And then, so the same thing, literally the same thing you did down here, just do that over again. And then the purple stairs, or not the purple stairs, the purple stone walls. And what you want to do this time is take some end rods and put them right on the top. Okay, that's not it. Put them right on the top, just like that. And we'll zoom down just so you guys can get a good perspective of how it should look, just in case you guys are having trouble. This is how it should look. So this part should match up, and yeah, it does have it. You can see the Japanese vibes. It has a lot. It has quite. It's got some Japanese vibes, but it's cool. It's cool. And then what we're gonna do after this is that whole. Okay, you know what? Never mind. We're gonna we're gonna seal this whole area up. All of this. So we're gonna seal it up, and then after that, we are going to be very specific about the building pattern, not the building pattern. Yeah. So we're gonna take. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Okay. And then put these down too. And then just go all the way around. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some purple here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And some purple here. And then yeah. And then so this leads into the circular window design. So here's what we're gonna do first. We're gonna put this wall up first, and we're gonna show you guys that real quick. So let's get some, and this is also the same reason we got the purple glass and the purple panes, but for this we'll be using actual purple glass. So what we want to do is you want to go another block higher, and then take these, put some stairs right here, and yes, it should look like this. So you want to go up a block, and then put some upside down stairs above that block. Do the same thing on the other side, and then put a row of blocks over it, and then put another row of blocks over that one. And that is how the circular window design should look. Just like this. Now, we're gonna do this again. And again, we can just, here's what we're gonna do. We're not necessarily going to build the whole thing. This is more of a tutorial for you guys. This is just to give you guys I'll give you guys a way to build this in your world. We're gonna do this tower and this tower, the twin towers that's kind of like the gate from the citadel, from like the near the capital area. And then I believe that might be everything. But after this, I will be showing you guys a new project. Or not necessarily new. But here's what you want to do. You want to make sure, because you're going to do this window design again. So you want to make sure to go up a little bit. And then, yeah, just pretty much do the same thing you did on the lower half. And yeah, it should come out pretty good. If I am moving too fast or if I'm not being very clear, let me know. But just like this. Oh, and make sure to add this second row of bricks right over it. Again, if I'm moving too quick, I apologize. I'm sorry. But we're gonna step back real quick. This is how it should look. Just like this. Now, we're gonna zoom back over, and we are going to take this. Oh wait, actually no. Yeah, we're going to go over. So build a block over on each side with the pillars, and go over like this. This is where we're going to match up the roof again. So, and the same, like I said earlier, the same way these windows look right here in the front is the same way they look literally all around. This whole little area is just those circular windows designed like that. And just the same way too. So, yes. And then we come around, and this is the roof that we're about to work on. So we want the roof, that's the thing. The roof it needs to match up with these two other ones. So we're going to go around again with blocks outside the top area, the top purple piece. And we're going to go all the way around. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then, and again, the exact same roof design that you've seen, just build that just like that. There's not really anything you need to change. Though the roof design at the very top does have the end rods, which is just a small change, but still, it is something that, I would want to make note of. Or if you want to, you can just add end rods on all of the rooftop pieces. Like I said, I'm just going for accuracy, but at the same time, you guys can do whatever you want with these designs. I've tried building some of these designs and using different materials, and they don't look as cool. I guess mainly because the architecture is it's so fitting for the end. But anyways, oh shoot, we're gonna take this same thing you did here and take this too, and then put that on the top. And that is we can even turn it to nighttime for the consistency. But yeah, that is the end tower. That is how the end tower should look. And this is just a standard tower from the Inn Citadel that I've seen. This is, this is just one of the pieces, but still, I thought it would be nice to do a tutorial on it anyways. If you guys need me to do a slower tutorial where I'm a little more thorough or a little more clear, let me know. Or if this one was good, let me know. But this is how the tower should come out after you're finished with it. Now remember, we could give you there. So remember, this is 6 blocks. This is 6 blocks up, and yeah, I don't know this. Yep, this is the tutorial to the, I guess, standard Inn Citadel Tower. Not sure if it's standard or, you know, but either way, this is the tutorial. Let me know if I wasn't clear, or let me know if you guys want me to be a little more slow. But yeah, thanks for watching.